Microsoft, in what's being called the biggest leak in their history, accidentally spilled the beans on a ton of Xbox updates, next-gen systems, and more. Namaskar friends, welcome to Illegal Desi. Let's jump right. The leak started when a series of unredacted documents found their way onto a court website as part of the ongoing Federal Trade Commission versus Microsoft case. Now, we all know leaks happen in the gaming industry, but this one is truly exceptional in terms of its size and the sheer amount of speculation it has generated about Microsoft's future plans. The leak was initially discovered by users on the gaming forum ResetEra, and let's make it clear, the FTC had nothing to do with these leaked plans. The court later confirmed to that. But before we dive into the details, let's hear what Xbox head honcho Phil Spencer had to say about it. On Twitter, he mentioned that not all of the information in the leak was up to date and the company will share the real plans when they're ready. So while we're sifting through these details, keep in mind that some things may have changed. Now let's get into the details. According to these internal documents, Microsoft is gearing up for a mid-cycle console refresh. The Series X console refresh, codenamed Brooklyn, is expected to drop in November. It's got a sleek cylindrical design, no disk drive, 2 TB of storage, a USB-C front port, faster Wi-Fi, and a new controller, all for the price of $499. No disk drive is a huge letdown for someone who owns and plays physical versions of the game as well. And I won't be lying if I say that this design looks exactly like an Alexa. As for Elwood, the code name for the Series S refresh, the details are a bit more mysterious, but the documents promise better internal storage and Wi-Fi for a $299 price point. Oh, and there's a 60-day gap between the two console releases to give Elwood its own moment to shine during the holiday season. The new controller, codenamed Sebile, is a two-tone controller. It boasts a direct-to-cloud connection, a rechargeable and swappable battery, precision haptic feedback, quiet button thumbsticks, and lift-to-wake capabilities. It looks like Microsoft is really stepping up their game in the controller department and finally come close to something of a DualSense. But that look is weird. Imagine a guy with his pants down. That's how it honestly felt when Microsoft has a better looking Xbox Elite two-tone controller as a reference to go around. Microsoft is also thinking different with its next-gen console. They're calling it a hybrid game platform that will fully harness the power of the cloud. According to an internal slide, they aim to achieve new levels of performance beyond what the hardware alone can do. How it will impact the console production and how it will impact places with slow internet connection and countries like India without xCloud is something that will be interesting to see. Now here's where things get weird. In an email to Microsoft bigwigs, Phil Spencer referred to Nintendo as the prime asset for us in gaming. He said discussion with Nintendo's leadership about tighter collaboration. But don't get too excited about a merger. Phil Spencer believes in playing the long game. He also mentioned Valve alongside Nintendo and expressed support for merging with or acquiring either company if the opportunity arises. In a surprise to no one, Microsoft's eyes are on some major players in the gaming industry. Now, it's important to remember history because Microsoft during the initial years of Xbox did try to buy Nintendo only to get laughed out of the boardroom. However, it is an indication of what Microsoft is aiming for. It is also important to remember that these emails are over 3 years old, so definitely things might be different at this point of time. And for you Bethesda fans, Starfield might have released recently to critical acclaim, but the Elder Scrolls fans, we've got some news. that might be a bit of a letdown. Elder Scrolls 6 is not slated to release until 2026 at the earliest. And if you're a PlayStation owner, you will be disappointed because it is an Xbox console exclusive and coming to PC as well. In my opinion, they should definitely delay this game for 2 more years and launch it as a launch title for the next Xbox. Considering Bethesda and how it makes its games, and aptly named Bugthesda, they should definitely take every moment and every opportunity to perfect this game to the max. And speaking of Bethesda, one of the key leaks from the documents also includes a list of planned games from Bethesda. Now bear in mind, this list is originally from even before Bethesda was acquired by Microsoft, so timelines and plans would have definitely changed since then. But the major plans include a remaster of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, originally planned for 2022, a new Doom game titled Doom Year Zero and a DLC planned for 2023 and 2024, a remaster of Fallout 3 planned for 2024, a sequel to Ghostwire Tokyo planned for 2024, and my favorite of all, Dishonored 3 planned for 2024. There are also a number of titles for console and PC without specific names, including Indiana Jones game. Interestingly, this was scheduled for fiscal year 2022, but clearly that's not happening. Project Kestrel for this year with an expansion for 2024. Project Platinum without any launch timelines, and something mentioned just as a licensed IP game. So there you have it, the biggest takeaways from this massive Microsoft leak. It's definitely an exciting time to be a gamer with lots of new Xbox details coming through. Remember though, these plans might have changed since the leak, so stay tuned from the official word from Microsoft. If you like this video, then do hit the like and subscribe button. It helps out this channel more than you know. Also, your thoughts and feedback is very much appreciated down in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.